What is going on, you guys? My name is Rage and we are back today with another Doom War Chapter 4 video guide and playthrough. In today's video, I want to showcase for you guys the unlock here of Symbiote Spider-Man using 4 characters, total team power being 350k. Now, I'm starting off with this video because generally what I do is I go through all the nodes, but through popular demand and just researching right now on Reddit, it seems like the hardest one so far is this last node that ultimately unlocks a god tier level character in Symbiote Spider-Man. So that is why I want to show you guys my team here, but overall very good feedback so far. I mean, these first 3 nodes, what's worked for me is Spider-Verse. If you already have them built up for the late game, great investment. Heroes for Hire is actually who I'm planning to make the videos on for, so you'll see that in the coming days and weeks. And the New Warriors, I am definitely looking to experiment as well, because that is a team that's underdeveloped on my end. From nodes 4 to 6, Hero Mutants are really good. I found that Astonishing X-Men, if you guys have them built, they are probably going to be the best bet, but I'm experimenting right now to see if there's different combinations of mutants that I can utilize there. But so far, the Astonishing X-Men seems to be the no-brainer, especially if you're thinking late game, long term. The Astonishing X-Men right now are currently the only feasible Doom 2.0 for the mutant nodes. And then lastly, for these 3 nodes, this is actually what I'm going to talk about here. So let's dive into my team here. It is actually going to be only 4 characters because I wanted to keep the team power actually pretty minimal so you can see how strong some of the characters are, but as well, it's just very difficult. As you can see, with the Mystic roster here, there's just a lot of good characters that many players will have access to. Dr. Doom, if you've already unlocked Dark Dimension 4, Adam Warlock recently being right behind Omega Red in the Mystic Legendary unlock, Ebony Maw is part of this mix, and as well as Hela. You know, it's just some really strong characters overall, but most of them are already built, so that's why I wanted to make a very lean, a very powerfully synergistic team. So starting off here, I am going to use 4 characters. So first off, it is going to be Deathpool. Just the fact that she can grant energy to her fellow allies. She's got some great damage. She can actually heal based on her damage with her special. And as well, just the fact that when any enemy falls, she does those passive attacks, which is absolutely huge. Next, we got Silver Surfer applying a very handy heal block, as well as a ability block, and as well the disruption when he needs it. High offensive output, but as well self-sustaining because he also has really strong statistical bonuses. Synergizing with Deathpool, it is going to be Dagger as part of the New Warriors team. And as you can see here, this is really what I wanted to showcase because right now they're not currently built up. So Dagger right now, as you can see, she's still very underleveled. 4 red on her. Even her ISO 8 right there isn't too high, but I wanted to showcase you guys, you don't need a strong New Warriors meta team here to actually push through, even for the final node of the Doom Chapter 4. And lastly, this is my cloak. Similarly to Dagger, no T4 upgrades, very minor ISO 8 there, and these are respectively both tier 12 as well. So those are the 4 characters I am hoping to showcase. Let's dive right into the gameplay. Team placement wise, you're going to see that I do actually have Cloak and Dagger on the left side being separated by the stronger counterparts of Silver Surfer and Deathpool. And the main reason is because they are squishier, they're not really developed, but fortunately we're going to utilize both Deathpool and Silver Surfer, the synergies they have for each other, getting that energy, and we're going to really take over this node here on Unlock. So starting off, I do actually recommend focusing high damage characters overall, but I caution you, do not use Silver Surfer's ultimate at the very beginning. We're going to want to save that actually for Dormammu in the second wave here. So going off here, you can see given how powerful our Deathpool is, even with her special, she's able to actually wipe out 2 to 3 enemies. And now we're just going to use their basic attacks right now and save both Cloak and Dagger's abilities for the next wave here. So again, you can definitely use a lower team power than what I have. Unfortunately, for my situation, both my Silver Surfer and Deathpool are currently being used in the late game, so I couldn't get them in a lower level just because they were already built up, but hopefully this is able to give you guys at least a reference that you don't need a legendary such as Adam Warlock or Dr. Doom, those powerful Ebony Maw characters being as part of this. So starting off, you can see the ultimate there, applying those negative conditions thanks again to Cloak, and now we really want to take advantage by clearing up that right cluster because key enemies such as Yellow Jacket do a lot of damage. We want to wipe out everyone else before Dormammu. And fortunately with this wave, we actually get Dr. Doom on our side, so we can use his basic twice, and we're going to actually use his special ability to actually burst down the rest of the enemies here. So finishing off, and keep in mind too, because of Dormammu, he's going to have that chance to revive all of his allies, so that's why we do want to at least aim for anybody that's lower. I recommend high damage targets such as Yellow Jacket, Deathpool, because you know she's going to grant energy to her allies if any of our allies fall. There we go. And now leaving Call Obsidian and Dormammu, this is exactly how you should want it playing out. Hopefully Dormammu doesn't take out anyone, but you can see we're just doing our damage right now and just trying to finish off Call Obsidian here. And then when you actually get to Silver Surfer's turn, we do actually want to activate his ultimate here, and you want to actually trigger it right when Dormammu actually has his charges up, because of the fact that we can ability block him. It slows him down. Sometimes it'll remove it, sometimes it doesn't, but this is the actual way to actually take him down, because you just don't want him activating his abilities, and if we can at least lock him like this, this is the way to do it. You can see right there that significant burst in damage right there, and that's exactly why we want to leave him for last, because finishing of all the allies, at least they'll be out of our way here. So there you guys have it. Very straightforward and easy, but if you don't actually do it in that order, it could be trickier than you think. So that's the strategy I kind of realized based on my trial and error, and as well having a very strong Silver Surfer and Deathpool really leading the charge. So you can definitely use this with a lower team power, but hopefully this can give you some insight as you guys are pushing through this. Thank you as always, you guys, and I look forward to the upcoming videos. Thanks as always, and I'll see you in the next one.